Bitcoin right now is in the midst of the concrete ceiling. That's where we hit back when the ETF launched and we got a swift rejection down, and we are back in it right now as we speak. It is Friday, February 9th, 12:54 p.m. and Bitcoin is at $47,634. So we're going to see if it has enough juice to go up and hit 50K and hit the macro 786 from the bull market top in 2021 to bear market bottom in 2022. And what should we do if it doesn't hit that point, and how should we react? So if you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment. We're going to dive into the market drivers, get into Bitcoin, and we're going to go into XRP. So the dollar right now, 104.10 right now. Looking at the 12-hour chart, we have the momentum coming down. What we want to see on the daily chart is that stock RSI cross below the 50 line, that TSI crossover come below that 0 line. And looking at the weekly chart with the candle closing today, we are getting rejected by that trend line that we said. As long as we're below it, we're good. We're getting rejected so far. We're having the body of the candle right now below the 21 moving average. And looking at the TSI, we have crossed, but we're still below that 0 line. So that's all good. As long as we just roll back over for the dollar, then we'll see a continued acceleration of the dollar downtrend. And crypto should have a nice pop and acceleration of their uptrend because of that. Then looking at Bitcoin dominance, right now, currently, we are at the 786 from the high that we had set in January when the Bitcoin ETF launched to the low that we'd set January 14th. We're at the 786 right now. What I want to see is a rejection right now and see us start to roll over for Bitcoin dominance. And we're waiting for the 1-day TSI to cross down for that to be the case. And what we want to see based off of this is Bitcoin dominance to get rejected here, but Bitcoin's USD price maintain pretty much stable, even just kind of going sideways in the concrete ceiling zone. Because if Bitcoin dominance can roll over while Bitcoin's going sideways, then altcoins are experiencing a nice pop up. That's what we want to see, and that's what we're looking out for Bitcoin dominance. Then looking at the anomalies. So for the Stargate VIPs, I had put out in the In Case You Miss It info channel, the new day trade PDF with all the updated screeners. And then I did a template for anomalies only, found a cleaner way to get all 120 tickers up on a chart. And that's what I'm looking at right now. So let's see if there's any anomalies here. And I am on the 30-minute, so this is very micro time frame. Stronghold absolutely ripping today. Looking on the right side, we have Stronghold up 25% today. I'm going to do a separate video on Stronghold because, yeah, we took out that key level and we could be in for some fireworks for it. But let's look if there's anything else as far as short-term trades for anomalies. Bonk 30 minutes ago with the prepare to sell. So bonk. Then on the 1-hour chart, Stronghold had it. Zeta had it. Let's see, Stronghold and Zeta, really. And then looking at the watch list, makes sense. Stronghold, Bonk, and then Zeta. So, yep, that it lines up. It works. So BMX is up a good amount, but it did not flash one on the 1-hour, 30-minute. Let's check the 15-minute, see if there's anything kind of that we can catch early. So on the 15-minute, Flare's flashing one right now. So Flare's flashing an anomaly on the day trade screener. So maybe a Flare day trade today would be good. That's solid to see. If we can see a flash on the 30-minute, even better. And then, yeah, nothing over here. And then the other one, let's see. And then Sui did 2.5 hours ago, XBIO 15 minutes ago, Stronghold 30 minutes ago. So looks like Flare might be the better option here as far as hitting one. So we'll be tracking that in the Discord in Greece City for the day trade dogs out there. Then we got Bitcoin. So let's take a look. Right now, what we're looking for and what panned out and why we're pumping right now was we needed that back here. We're saying, all right, this is good. We found our bounce, but we need to see the pink cross up, get through that 50 line, and the blue to come down. Bang, we got that. We actually got that back here in the past video. A couple of days ago, we're saying, hey, we're getting everything that we need for a pump, and we're seeing the bigger pump happen as we speak. But we saw the pink and above the blue decisively. We saw the stock RSI come up to the level where we need it and is hanging above there. We saw the TSI get above the 0 line. We said, the best scenario is if it looks like it's going to cross and then it just rips up above that 0 line, bang, we got it. And we're seeing the MACD rise with dark green prints right there. Everything we wanted to see. And then we need to get above the 50-day moving average and hold, which we did back at 43K. So solid stuff happening as we speak. And now we broke above this 786 from this high that we had set the ETF to the low. So we need to maintain above 46,500 as support. If we were to break it, the last line in the sand, in my opinion, is 44.4K. Actually, I would say the last line in the sand is the 50-day moving average at 43K. but really, if we keep breaking lower and head into these levels, the likelier that we're getting weaker and weaker. So I'd rather just us hold this 46.5K and at the most 44.4K to retest these tops. If you see us breaking below there, have candle body closes below that point, it's not looking good. But what we did as well too is we broke above this 2618 extension right here at 47.3K. And I would love to see the body of the candle close today thick and above these bodies of the candles. Then if we do, it's likely maybe this weekend we'll pop up to 50K, and that's going to be our caution zone when we get up to 50K. That's the macro big daddy, big boss, final boss 786, that if we were to break above it, hold that support for a week, then we can talk about new all-time highs. But for now, this could just be a retracement. So we need to be very cautious now that we're in this concrete ceiling zone. But right now it's looking good. The momentum's heading up. And if we look at the 3-day chart, we are crossing up on the 3-day chart with the TSI above that 0 line. We need to see that stock RSI decisively get through that 50 line. Because if we do, then we could be talking about another late September, early October type of pump and going on another full cycle rally here like that. You know, we could be in the midst of doing something like this for sure, but we need to see that confirmed by Sunday, us get the 3-day stock RSI through there, the pink come up, blue come down, which is what we're seeing TSI cross, decisively. So things are looking solid, but we're in the concrete ceiling zone. So we need to maintain cautiously optimistic. Looking at the total crypto market cap, we're at 1.74 trillion. We're seeing the same things happening here that we wanted to see in Bitcoin, and we broke above the 786 here. So if we pull down, 1.72 trillion is the level to hold. And if I would say 1.66 is the line in the sand for me with candle body closes. Then looking at the altcoin market cap, if we go to the 1-day chart, we are seeing the void line starting to open up wide. Remember with the colors, that video that I did, when we start to go into the purple to red, we see the next move. See purple to red, and then we had our second leg up there. So now if we're repeating that, right, and we obviously done more of a bigger pattern like this, so we had to extend this out, we could be at this phase right now where we're starting our next leg up. And by late February, we could be at 640 billion for the altcoin market cap. And then in March, we could head up to 777 billion. And I'm pretty sure that is in line with the macro 786 for the altcoins. So you see how this is all playing into each other, right? So yeah, it gets us close to there. It gets us close. So this could very well much be the case here that this is going to happen, but we got to maintain cautiously optimistic, and we need to watch the market drivers like Bitcoin, the dollar, etc. So this is what I'm seeing. If we pull down, then I want to see 480 billion hold here, but we need to just see that momentum continue and follow through. Then let's look at others market cap. Same thing here. It's actually not popped above that 786 yet. We take this high down to the low. We still got a little ways to go. But if we see this above 220 billion, then we're definitely in for another leg up to probably 270 billion, the first target there, and then maybe even 350 billion, retest these highs back over here. And it's lagging a little bit from the total 3 and the total crypto market cap as far as where it is in the chart on the map. XRP flashed the 1-day buy now signal, which we were looking for. If we take a look here, well, in the video I did yesterday, it was a short video, like for every time the 1-day buy now or sell now flashes, it is spot on the money. And for us seeing this 1-day buy now that confirmed yesterday, plus us breaking up out of this little falling wedge pattern, our next target is going to be here up at 56 cents. And if we can break above there, that will get us above the 1-day 200 moving average. We'll likely come up to 59 cents to 63 cents. And really where we can get really excited is if we get above 63 cents and hold and we start to curl up. That's when a big boom could happen. But right now we saw that 1-day buy now. It usually calls the bottoms just like the sells call the tops. And, this is very solid as far as us for XRP and the bottom being in, especially when we see something like Bitcoin back up at those levels and everything else doing fantastic here. So XRP is looking solid. 1-day pink is getting ready to cross above the blue. TSI is crossing up, curling up nice. If we look at the 2-day chart, if we can see that stock RSI come up through that 50 line, we're golden. We're golden. And that TSI is getting close to crossing. We did a complete U-turn right now. So it looks like the direction is up as far as that goes. So that's going to be it, guys. I'll see you in the Discord, keeping people updated in real time with the charts as they unfold. Link is in the bio to come join the Discord, as well as subscribe, hit the notification bell for updates going forward, because things are about to get spicy again in the crypto market. So I'll see you guys in there and in the next video.